Hey, good morning, girls. I think I only have 2 of you remaining, but that's fine. Okay, so this was the next one we did. Sketch and write the equation for each line. What they did was they gave you an ordered pair and they gave you the y-intercept. So we're going to use this ordered pair and the y-intercept to draw the line. And then we could fill in the equation and then the slope for that line. Okay, so I'll show you. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and plot 3, -4. So 3 on the x and -4. Again, I'm going to make these really big. It's not going to look how it should look, but that's our first point. And then we need to do our y-intercept. That's at -2. So on the y-axis, -2. And then we can just draw our line. I'll just make it ridiculous. This is certainly how you graph. You should be using a very sharp pencil and taking your time, but okay. So let's get the slope then. We know this is going to have a negative slope because you can see the line is coming from the top left to the bottom right. So what's our fall? It's not going to be a rise, it'll be a fall. 1, 2, and our run is 1, 2, 3. So our m is going to be -2 over 3, and our y-intercept was -2. There's the equation for that line. Except this would be y equals -2/3 x minus 2, and our slope, our m, is -2 over 3. So this is how you would fill that in. There's our equation, and there's our slope. So let's try number 2. There's our ordered pair, and there's our y-intercept. So we're going to have to find the location at 3, 0, which is right here. 1, 2, just to stay organized. So we're on number 2. You're probably doing this on one line on a graph paper. That's fine. Okay, and then our y-intercept is +1, so that's up here. We can draw our line. Again, our slope is going to be negative because it's going from the top left to the bottom right. So we're going to fall 1, and we're running 3. So our slope for this one, m, is going to be -1/3. Okay, so the equation is y equals -1/3 x plus 1, because that's our y-intercept. Okay, and then that's where I wrote it in there. Y equals -1/3 x plus 1, and our slope is, it's right there, -1/3. Number 3, we have a location at 2, 2, and our y-intercept is -2. So this will be our third graph. 2, 2. That's this location right here. And our y-intercept for that is going to be a -2. So that's there. And what we need to do is just draw our line. Again, girls, really take your time doing this with a ruler and a sharp pencil, okay? Okay, so this one is going to have a positive slope. So this goes from the bottom left to the top right. So we're going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to run 2. Right? So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So our m, our slope, is a +2. Our b value is -2. So y equals 2x minus 2. got that there. Y equals 2x minus 2, and our slope, our m value is 2. And don't forget that our y-intercept is always the b value. What do you mean b, Mr. Russell? Well, because this is the format we're using. Y equals mx plus b. Slope, y-intercept. Okay, number 4. Number 4, we got to find the location at negative 2, 3, and a y-intercept of negative 3. So negative 2, 3 is going to be right here. And our y-intercept for number 4 is negative 3, so that's down here. So this is going to have a negative slope as well. Okay, so let's count. It's going to be a fall this time. So from this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So our fall is 6. And it's a fall, so it's negative, and we're running 2. So what's that make our slope? Our slope is going to be negative 3. And our b value was negative 3. So our equation is y equals negative 3x minus 3. That ain't nothing but a thing. Number 4 is right here. Oop. So y equals negative 3x minus 3, and our slope, our m value, is negative 3. Okay. Number 5. What's number 5 talking about here? We got to find the point 2, 2, and a y-intercept of positive 4. So 2, 2 is right here, and positive 4. Let's draw a little linesy. Girls, don't tell your parents we're doing mathematics, okay? They don't need to know. Okay, so is this going to be positive or negative? Well, if this was a scatter plot, it's negative, so this is going to have a negative slope. 1, 2. That's a fall of 2, right? Fall of 2, right? This is how you get the m value. And what are we running? 2. So that means our slope is negative 1. And what's our b value? 4. So our equation is y equals negative x plus 4. That's right here. Y equals negative 1x, or just negative x plus 4, and our slope is negative 1. Number 6. Okay, number 6. We need to find the location negative 3, 3, and our y-intercept is negative 1. So negative 3, positive 3, negative 3, x is always first, and y is second. In this case, it's positive, so it's above the x-axis. And what was our negative 1? It's right there. So again, this is going to have a negative slope. Okay, let's figure out what our slope is. So our m value. We're going to fall, so this is going to be negative. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run to the right. 1, 2, 3. So our slope is going to be negative 4 over 3. And what was our b value? You can read it right off the graph. We don't need our question anymore. Okay, so let's put it in this form. Y equals negative 4 over 3x minus 1. Y equals negative 4/3 x minus 1, and our slope, or m value, is negative 4/3. I think I posted all these answers already. I don't know. Or I will. I think I did. Let me know if I didn't. I don't know. Okay, number 7. We need to find the location -2, -4, and our y-intercept is 2. So -2, -4 is yonder, and +2 is our y-intercept. Okay, so this is going to have a positive slope. It's going from the bottom left to the top right. So we're going to have a rise of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're still running to the right. 2 to the right. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. So that's our m value. And our b value is 2. So the equation would be y equals 3x plus 2. Pretty dang easy, huh? You're going to need this for grade 11 when you do parabolas, girls. Anywho, let's do number 8. Okay, what's number 8 talking about? Location is going to be -4, -3, and our y-intercept is -2. Okay, so let's find that location first. -4, -3. That's yonder. And y-intercept is -2. So let's go ahead and plot C. And graph. That doesn't have much of a slope, this line, so it's going to be some kind of fraction. So we're going to rise though. Rise 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has an m value of 1/4. And -2 is the b. So our equation is y equals 1/4 x minus 2. That ain't nothing but a thing. Y equals 1/4 x minus 2. And our slope is 1/4. Okay, I'm going to post that and continue.